For today's workout, you're going to need a stick or a broom, one exercise mat. If you don't have one, you can use a big towel, one chair, ideally knee height, two small dumbbells, or if you have only one dumbbell or one weight of any shape that is not too heavy, that will work too. No weights? No problem. You can use 2 water bottles or 2 things. One small towel folded. One cushion. I also recommend you to try this workout barefoot or with socks if you feel comfortable. Hola and welcome to day 6 of our 8-day strength training series for beginners. In today's workout, we will bring together some of the exercises you've been practicing, but get ready because we are stepping things up with some new challenges. When you're ready, grab a couple of dumbbells or the objects that you're using for resistance, grab a cushion, and we will begin laying on your back. Don't forget also to play your favorite music in the background. Once you are on the floor, knees are bent, feet flat, place a dumbbell on your hips, brace your core, drive through your heels and lift your hips. When you are at the top, squeeze your glutes and try not to overarch with your back. Also work on controlling the movement when you're going down and on engaging your glutes at the top. Let's practice 3 more repetitions. 1, 2, and 3. Take a 30 seconds break, and while you rest, let me show you a challenge that I've got for the people that was able to do the exercise with one dumbbell, didn't have any issues, and it felt quite easy. In that case, I challenge you to grab both dumbbells, place them on top of your hips, draw your belly button in, we're gonna push through the heels, and we're gonna lift the hips up, squeezing the glutes at the top. The movement is exactly the same. We are just adding more resistance. Now, be aware that we only add more resistance if you are able to keep the good form and technique. If you notice that your form is not good or your lower back is hurting, drop back to one dumbbell and keep practicing the movement. Form is more important than resistance. Great. Take 30 seconds to rest, and I want to show you that with weight or without weight, we want to keep the same cues, contracting the glutes and drawing the belly button in. We don't want to overarch like this. This is not good for this exercise. Taking that into consideration, I want you to pick the variation that works better for you with one dumbbell or 2 dumbbells or body weight, like I'm gonna do for the last set. Remember to think of the cues, pushing through your heels, squeezing your glutes at the top, keeping your belly button in, and keeping your head stable. I wanted to show you that it's also okay to do it without the cushion if you keep your head neutral. We are gonna go for the last repetitions of this set. 1, give me 1 more, 2. Great work, and I know it's very comfortable on the floor, but I'm gonna get you to get up and we're gonna set up for the next exercise that is focused on the muscles of your back. For the first set, you're gonna need a chair and a stick or a towel, whatever you have available at home. And we're gonna be focusing on practicing the same movement that we have practiced in the previous workouts. Pay attention though to the form, to the position of your body, because we're gonna translate that to the second set. Sit tall on the chair, shoulders away from the ears, chest out. We're gonna grab the stick and we're gonna pull the stick towards your body, squeezing the shoulder blades when we go all the way back with the elbows. And see how my shoulders stay away from my ears and back. Let's do 1 more. Fantastic, we've got 30 seconds break, and in the meantime, I'm gonna show you a more difficult version of what we've been doing. For that, let me show you one repetition first without object. We're gonna hinge at the hips. Look at my back is flat. We're gonna pull the object towards the body. We squeeze and then we extend. Key here, keeping your body with good posture. Let's give it a go. Grab the stick, hinge from your hips, keep the stick close to your body. Don't let the stick go far away from you. From there, we pull towards your body. Keep the elbows close, squeeze the back. You can also adjust how low or high you keep your back. And that depends on the mobility on the back of your legs or on how comfortable it feels for you. Let's do one more repetition. Very good. Grab some water and we are back in 30 seconds. For the third set, I want you to pick the variation of exercise that it works better for you. Either the seated position on a chair or the bent over position. I'm gonna show you the bent over from a front view. We're gonna be hinging at the hips. We're gonna keep the back flat. Hold the stick as close as possible to the body. And from there, we're gonna pull the stick towards your belly button. Keep your elbows close. Squeeze your back at the top. Doesn't matter if you are doing it from the chair or from the bent over position. The cues are the same. The movement is the same. So make sure you're contracting the right muscles. Very well done. Great work with your back. Next exercise is focus on your lower body. For that, I want you to grab a chair that we're gonna use for support. Stand up in front of the chair, feet hip width apart. And since we're gonna focus on the right leg, step the left foot back, bend both knees to lower the body straight down, and we're gonna press through the right heel coming up. Feel free to adjust how low you go with your back knee. If you are able to go all the way down and you don't have any pain on your knees when you're doing this exercise, in that case, you are ready to try what I'm doing right now. I'm not using the chair for support. I'm just using the balance on my body. I know some of you may have already tried this in previous sessions, but if that's your first time, that's excellent. And if not, just keep practicing in the technique. Let's do one more. Fantastic. I know you're feeling this more today because we're doing more repetitions. Let's set up the left leg, feet hip width apart, step the right foot back, bend both knees to lower the body straight down and push up through the left heel. That's where the work is. See how the first two repetitions I'm using the chair to show how the exercise works when you are using an object. But if you are going all the way down and you don't have pain on your knees, then I want you to be practicing what you're seeing right now in the screen. Let's do 2 repetitions more. One more, 2. Great. Let your body recover. We're gonna take 30 seconds here. And if you were able to do this exercise without the chair, you were able to go all the way down with the back knee, and you didn't have pain on your knees, in that case, I suggest you to grab a couple of dumbbells or objects for resistance. The setup is the same. Let's have a look from the front view. Feet hip width apart. We step one foot back and we lower down the body, pushing through the front heel, the body up. Now, if you try it with 2 objects, but you find that it's too much for the body, you can drop one and keep practicing only holding one dumbbell. Or some of you might have one object that you can keep in front of your chest if it feels comfortable. Let's go 2 more repetitions. 1, great, 2. Let's swap legs. Setup works the same. Make sure that you are keeping your feet hip width apart so you also can keep a good balance. You don't want the back foot aligned with the front one. Very important. Grabbing the couple of dumbbells, if you're using resistance, we're gonna lower the body down and we're gonna push the body up using the front heel to help you to complete the movement. Remember that you are doing the variation of exercise. Oops, I almost lost my balance there. You're doing the version of exercise that works better for you. With chair, without chair, or with resistance. It's up to you. Last repetition. Fantastic. And I know the legs are burning. The heart rate may have gone up as well. Just take your time. Go and grab some water. And we're gonna prepare for the next exercise that is focused on your lower body. Mainly on the back of your legs and glutes. You might remember this exercise from previous weeks. First repetition, I'm gonna show you what we were practicing before, and after that we're gonna be using dumbbells for resistance. Remember that I use this object as a way to cue you to get in the right position with the movement. Go back with your hips and then go forward. Be aware that you want to think that you want to push something with your hips, and that's why the object is there. Stand tall. You don't want to let your upper body arch, meaning doing that. And keeping a nice and tall posture, go back with your hips and then go forward. Almost imagine that you are not holding the dumbbells. Keep doing the movement just with your glutes, because it's very common to make the mistake that when we add resistance, we think that the movement is done by the arms, but really the movement is done by your hips. So I want you to keep thinking on that. Great, let's take 30 seconds rest. And for the second set, I want to show you the exercise. This time we're not gonna be using the object, because I'm gonna give you a front view, but still imagine you are pushing something with your hips. Can be a wall, can be your couch, whatever. Let's get in position. This time pay attention to the position of my shoulders. They are away from my ears and back. From there, go back with your hips and forward. Notice as well how I'm keeping the dumbbells very close to my legs, almost touching my legs during the whole exercise. However, I am still doing the exercise from my hips. That's very, very important. Keep practicing that. One more. You're doing a great job, and the good news is that the next exercise is the last one. And it's gonna be working your upper body, shoulders, arms. Excellent exercise. I'm gonna admit that it's a little bit more tiring than the previous one, but it's the last push, so I know you got this. When you're ready, grab a couple of dumbbells and let's get those shoulders working. We're gonna stand tall with your feet hip width apart. One dumbbell in each hand, and you can keep them or hold them like this or like this. And from there, we're gonna press the dumbbells up and then lower them slowly back to the shoulder height. Think of pushing the dumbbells straight up until your arms are fully extended or as extended as you can get them. And make sure that you're going all the way down to keep a full range of motion. Let's go with 3 more. 1, great. 2, give me 1 more. 3. Nice work. Take 30 seconds to rest, and I want to provide a modification for the second set for the people who thought that having 2 dumbbells was too much for the shoulders. Or maybe you weren't able to go fully extension with your elbows, or you only have 1 dumbbell at home and you're wondering if you're able to do the exercise. Let's get a nice and tall posture. Squeeze the glutes, contract your core. We're gonna press the dumbbell straight up, and then we're gonna lower the dumbbell slowly back to shoulder height. We repeat this movement, focus on trying to go on that full extension if it's there, and make sure that you're also going all the way down. I'm trying to keep the object literally over my head when I reach the top. Let's go with 2 more repetitions. 1, give me one last one. 2. Fantastic. And I know you're as excited as I am because we have only one set left and you finish. And as I mentioned previously, this exercise is more challenging. It's completely normal that you feel that you cannot do the same number of repetitions every set, and that's okay. Remember that I'm also pushing you more. Let's do it one more time. Stand tall, dumbbells in position, press the dumbbells up and then down. Don't forget to brace your core on every repetition, especially in this last set that is gonna feel way harder. But remember that we are nearly there, is the last push. Keep squeezing the glutes. Go up and down. Give me 3 last repetitions. 1. Come on, let's go. 2. One more. 3. Well done. Day 6 is done. And I'm sure you notice that you're getting stronger in every workout. Also, guess what? Only 2 more workouts to go in this series. I won't lie, they are going to be a bit tougher, so be ready for the challenge. Now let's kneel on the floor. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Reach your arms forward. Relax your shoulders, your forehead, and breathe deeply. While you're here, just a little reminder, don't worry if you are not dripping in sweat right now. If you stay consistent, I promise it will work, because small changes will lead you to big results. I thank you so much for training with me today. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss day 7. Thank you and ciao ciao.